Happy Monday, Motivation Movers. Welcome back to an all-new Coco Renee's Motivation Movement. Today is March the 4th, 2019. God is good every day, period, point blank. He is good every day. You woke up today, he's good, okay? You woke up yesterday, he good. And if you blessed to wake up tomorrow, child, you know he's really good, okay? Don't let him add some little extra blessings in between, okay? Then you know he is superb, period, point blank, never fails. Even when he moves at a different speed than what we want, we can't even deny the goodness just because we were able to wake up. I don't always have good days. Who does? You know what I mean? We all have our days. But then when you just look at like where you was before and how things could be worse, the situation you can be in, there's a lot of things going on around this world, and you could be in a completely different continent. You could be a person that don't even have a relationship with God, never knew about him, living off on, you know, somewhere in somebody's island, and don't know nothing, don't have no food. I mean, it could be a lot worse out there. And if you are a person that's, you know, on somebody's island and don't have nothing, then get your life with this motivation movement so we can get you something, okay? Because really the Spirit of God is what leads us, and that's how we get to the destinations where we need to get to, and we're going to talk about that. Anyways, make sure y'all hit the subscribe, like, share, hit that notification button so you can get those good updates. Yes, child, get them updates, get your life. And don't forget to also, when I say subscribe, that is YouTube. Now, if you are on Instagram, make sure you guys are hitting the share, the like. Don't forget to hit the follow button, of course, okay? Follow your girl on Instagram so that way y'all can get the clips and stuff. And don't forget, underneath my profile, y'all can hit the link. That will take you straight to the YouTube channel so you can see the full-length video instead of little clips, okay? Because what good is it to just have an appetizer when there's a whole 5-course meal, period. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this motivation movement. I'm going to try to make it quick and snappy because I'm hungry, and I know my children is hungry because it is about that time and about that hour. But I will just say this. This is really about just being spiritually yoked with the right people in your life, regardless of what path they're on, when everybody has the same destination at the end of the day, and you have the same goals in mind. Maybe you guys are doing different career moves, but the goal of just having something more for yourself and then having a better aligned relationship with God. When you have those type of people in your circle, you are in a winner circle, child. You are in a winner circle. And I think it's really important to maintain being in a winner circle, because at the end of the day, it is nothing worse than to be around people who are stagnant and being around people who are complacent and people who are complainers and negative Nancys and negative Neds and whatever they call them these days. You don't want to be around people who are just fueled off of nothing but messiness and negativity, and the energy level is always draining and exhausting because they always got something going on in their life. That is just a lot. It's a lot. And I don't know about you guys, but a lot of women tend to be empaths. We tend to be people that absorb a lot of energy of others. So guess what ends up happening when you are absorbing all that energy from someone else who is not positive energy? It really can rub off on you, even when you try for it not to. And I've talked about that before. You know, when I went to New York and I had all these negative people, I gave all my good energy. I was all amped up, excited, came back and I was in a bad mood. And I had just realized I picked up all these different energies and vibes because people were just like frustrated and overworked and just not, you know, living life, you know, and it was kind of scary to walk around. I'm not saying all New Yorkers are like that, so because I got folks out there that are just amazing, vibrant people, but I'm saying there is a city full of people who are like zombies. Okay, they going to work so many hours out of the day. They're commuting half of their day. By the time they get home, they have no time for themselves. They have no time to pamper themselves, enjoy life, have fun. All they're doing is work, work, work. And that's really not a great life to live when all you're doing is working, because before you know it, life is over and you didn't do anything but work. You didn't get to, you know, enjoy the benefits of working. You didn't get to reap the benefits of your hard-earned work, you know, the things that you produced in the work. So when you got God in your life, he makes sure that you're going to reap the benefits of what you produce. He's going to make sure that good fruit that you're able to benefit, you're able to eat that good fruit. You know what I mean? Not just give it away. give it away. You growing all this fruit and spending all this time to grow it, and then you just gonna give it away to everybody and don't even have not one piece of fruit for yourself? Come on, that's not how God works. So it is important for us to have the right people around us. Now, it is nothing wrong with having someone who is on a lower level than you that's trying to reach to the top, okay? Because we got to remember, everybody's on different elevated levels. We all have different situations. God has us aligned differently. I have, let's just say I'll use like my sister. My older sister is a big motivational force. Now, no, I don't want to be just like her. I'm not trying to follow every pathway. Her career goal is completely different from my career goal. However, the steps and measures that she takes to get to her destination in life and her spiritual, elevation, it is very motivating and inspiring, because it's like she got God in her life. She faithfully is praying on everything and asking him to produce good fruit in her life. And then God is just like moving her. And because of course she's older than me, she's going to be on a different level and a different path. I expect her to be above me and not on the same level as me. I should be below her, being that she is older and has more wisdom, has been here longer. That has given her more time to get herself situated. Now, if my older sister is on a lower level than me and I'm the baby sister, then it's like, who do I have to like really watch to motivate? And sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you might find yourself being the little big sister or little big brother or whatever, you know what I mean? Whether you got siblings or not, maybe it could be cousins, other relatives, friends, whatever the case may be. Sometimes we'll have people in our lives that are older than us and that should be the trailblazers, okay? Should be leaving, a trail of wonderful things behind for us to look to and look forward to. And that don't always happen, because somewhere along the line, they became stagnant, complacent, and they were not able to meet their fullest potential. I'm sorry, you guys, I gotta just move my thing out the way. Y'all can't see it, but I can. So with that being said, it's like when you have somebody who should be moving at a higher level or speed than you, and you're looking to them, you don't have nothing that's going to motivate you and inspire you to look to, okay? So sometimes we might be the person that they look to, and that's important that we shine, we illuminate, and we show those people who should be on a higher level that maybe got lost along the way what it looks like to level up, so that we can motivate them, inspire them to get to where they're supposed to be. But all that to say, I like to have people who are on a much elevated level than me. I feel it is important for me to have someone that I can look to and have as a motivation, inspiration. It's like goals. Okay, that's how they got to that place. Okay, I'm trying to invest in a house. I'm trying to have, a business. Whatever it is. And if I see that there's somebody that has their own business, they own their own house, they got their cars paid off, they got good credit that they've established, and they've built, their kids is, if they got a family, their kids is doing good. Those are the people you want to kind of sought after. Like, okay, I don't want to be just like you, but I want to have that motivation so that I can be inspired to be on the same path, but just do it with whatever is going to benefit me, with my career goals, integrate it into my life, incorporate those skills, okay? Those skills that they have acquired throughout the years to get to that point, and integrate it and incorporate it into my life so I can get to my destination where I'm trying to go to. And then I can inspire somebody else who's trying to get to the level where I'm at, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's a ladder. It's a ladder. Let me pull you up, baby, okay? And you pull me up. While you pulling me up, I got my hand like here, right here, because I'm trying to pull you up too. And that's what I mean when I say spiritually yoked. We all have a common factor. It is to reach to a higher playing field. We don't want to stay on the same level. We want to elevate. We want to have more things in our life. It ain't about always the money. Money ain't got nothing to do with a spiritual elevation. You know what I mean? Money ain't got nothing to do with that. However, what will happen is when we are spiritually elevated and we doing what we're supposed to be doing, God will open up those doors in our financial territory for us to be comfortable so that we don't have to worry about the things that we used to worry about. It just comes with the package. It makes it so much easier when you are out there doing what you got to do. And it keeps you inspired and motivated, because I'm going to tell you, it's nothing worse than trying to stay inspired and motivated and you broke all the time. You can never have fun and can never go nowhere, can't do nothing. You literally working just to pay bills, and that's not living life. And I'm gonna just leave this on this note, and this is no offense or no disrespect to anybody, because we all fall short at some point. But stop and look at yourself and say, Am I doing the same thing that I've been doing for the last 10, 20 years? If you were doing the same thing right now in your life that you have been doing for the last 10 to 20 years, baby, you not living. You not. And it's no disrespect. It's just God does not water seeds for it to stay underneath the ground. He waters seeds so that they can blossom and grow. And if you are still a seed that's up underneath the dirt, and you've been up underneath the dirt for a long time, it's almost like you are a dead seed. And we don't want to be dead seeds, okay? A dead seed can't produce anything. God put us all here to be producers. It's all about the reproduction, okay? Everything reproduces, and that's what it's about. He wants us to multiply. He wants us to produce. He wants us to grow. And if we are just still on the same leveling field and never ever growing, and years is going by, it's like you are literally living, but you're not living. And that's not how you want to live your life. Why have a whole entire life to waste it on doing the same thing every single day for the rest of your life and never ever enjoying anything? That's misery. And nobody deserves to be miserable. And we have a lot of people in this world that's walking around miserable, you guys. They're not happy. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to rub that spirit off on you. And then you're going to have to sit up there and have to deal with that. That's why it is important to keep people who are on an elevated level in our lives, so that when these negative people come around trying to rub that spirit off on us, we can like shine them with our light, hit them with that good light, blind their eyes real quick, and then make them wake up so that they can get their life together. Because that's what it's all about. Each one teach one. Let's get it together. Let's lift each other up. It's not about putting someone down. It's about saying, baby, you not where you're supposed to be. Let me help you up. Stop letting people pull you down to their level when they should be leveling up to you. Okay? You don't ever lower your standards. I'm going to just say this and then I'm done. T.D. Jakes, he has this sermon. I'm not a huge T.D. Jakes fan, but he does say some things that are like, metaphorical. And I like, this particular one about the turtle and the giraffe. And I think I said this maybe last year sometime, but I'm going to just keep it short and sweet. You have the turtle who's slow on a lower level and barely moves, stagnant, okay? At some point, we all started out being turtles. And then God starts to grow us, and then we become giraffes. Okay, and what happens? A giraffe soars all the way to the top. They're so big and you can't miss them. They just forget an elephant in the room. When you got a giraffe, everybody's going to see that giraffe, because that's kind of how we are when we are walking in the light of God. We're illuminating. Everyone's going to see us, okay? That's what we want them to. I know some of us are shy, but when you a child of God, honey, it's all about illumination. You want to show people the goodness of what he is providing you so that they get on the good foot. That's what we're here to do, really and truly. So you are that giraffe. You are that God of light. You are that child of illumination, okay? But then you got the turtle that is your friend that wants you to, keep on pulling yourself down. So what will happen if a giraffe pulls itself down? Well, first off, the giraffe, in order for the giraffe to properly be able to breathe and get the right oxygen and be able to live, the giraffe is required to stand tall and high. The giraffe can't go to a lower level where the turtle is trying to bend down and stay down there, because then it deprives itself of oxygen. And what happens when you deprive yourself of oxygen? You die. So why would God want to bring his giraffe that's so beautiful and so graceful and just illuminates to continue to lower its standards and lower itself to be the turtle, to where it's depriving itself of the proper oxygen so that it could continue to grow and continue to illuminate? God doesn't want us to stay being no turtle. It's not meant for us to be turtles for the rest of our lives. We are meant to grow. We are meant to become something so much bigger than that. We all have wonderful, beautiful gifts that are different that we're supposed to bring together and use them for the better of good. And if we had a lot of people with that mentality and that mindset, this world would be better off. But since we don't, it is important for you to be the best image that you can possibly be, so you can inspire someone who is that turtle to want to become a giraffe one day. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a blessed, amazing night. I will get back to those good daily affirmations Tuesday through Friday, so stay tuned. And until next time, my movers, toodles.